I've had Nina for about 2 years now. I've had Luna for just under 2 years, and we just hit the 1 year mark on Mona. Now, a lot of you are curious what it's like to own these machines, so every year I like to do an update video. Yes, sir, make life a ride. I'd be lying if I didn't say there have been some highs and there's also been some lows. So let's hop on, go for a sunset ride, and talk about it. Woo! My neighbors love me.
It's raining, yo, what? If that's not the most Florida weather, it's sunny and it's raining. I was just about to hit it too. I just washed this bike and I checked the weather, it said it wasn't raining. Oh my gosh. I'm so upset right now. I just cleaned the chain, cleaned the whip, everything. It said it wasn't raining, and there's no rain clouds. Where is it even coming from? Oh, there's a rainbow. Nice. You can't make this up, dude. Damn! Oh my god. All that work for no reason. Alright, I'm upset. I'm upset right now. I'll catch up with you guys once we get into town. Where is the rain even coming from? There are no clouds in sight. Yeah, I'm gonna chill out because the ground is the slipperiest when it just starts raining because it's pulling all the oil up that's been sitting on top. So, damn. I'm so rusted. Chill out. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is a 2023 M1000Rr. Right now, I have, let's see how many miles we got on here. Holy cow, 3,000. I didn't even realize I had that many miles. Dude, this is my second highest mileage bike, which I know 3,391 is not a lot of miles, but you guys got to understand, I have about to be again 5 bikes that I spread all the miles across. So I do ride a lot because I do this for a living, but individually the bikes don't get put like 10,000 miles on them in one season like some of y'all get. It's split 5 ways, but my H2 has I think 2,500 miles on it, and then the Ducati has just under 3,000 miles, and then my R1M has a little over 4,000 miles on it. But the difference is I've had my R1M now for 3 years, coming up on 4 years here in January or December. So the fact that I put 3,300 miles on here in just about a year should tell you right there how much I love this bike. And the crazy part for me is that I was never a huge S1000Rr fan. Like, yeah, I thought they were cool, but I was not like, oh my gosh, I have to have one of these. Like I was with my R1M, like I was with my H2, or even my Ducati, which was my dream bike for a really long time. That was until they dropped the M version of this bike. And specifically this generation, gotta get over. Specifically this generation M1000Rr. Now don't get me wrong, the previous generation, quote unquote generation M1000Rr looks great in the all white. But once I saw the full carbon version, I was like, oh, I gotta have that. This thing is such a head turner, even for a lot of car people, because car people know what carbon is. So when they see a full carbon fiber bike, everyone's like, what is that thing? Oh crap, I just went the complete wrong way. at the bus stop. I'm just gonna keep going straight. Alright, let's go. We're losing sunlight. Got a little Tesla Plaid action. That thing is slammed. I like the little lip on there too, on the bottom. Dude, I will say when it comes to tech, no other bike is even competing with the BMW. I mean, I got hill assist on there, so the bike isn't gonna roll forwards or backwards, which is really nice, especially with my bum foot. As y'all can see here, I've got, where is it? We've got navigation on this bike, so when I get lost, I'm still learning my way around downtown Tampa here. I can just set this up and it's really easy to use with the app. I've got cruise control, I've got heated grips for those of you that are up north. We don't really need them down here in Florida. But for those of you that ride year round, those little creature comforts really do make a difference, man. And I think BMW, also being a car manufacturer, plays a huge role in them being able to innovate when it comes to technology on this bike. Even just the screen is massive. Like, no other bike has this big of a screen. We gotta go right on East Kennedy. Let me pay attention here. And then we need gas. Oh, that's another thing. I got distance till E. Not all bikes have that. A lot of them just have like a light. I mean, just based on bang for your buck, if you're trying to get the most out of your money, 100% BMW is the way to go. Here we go. This is my turn. We got self-canceling turn signals, and yes, I understand it's a race bike. You don't need to have all that stuff, but the fact that they built a 1000cc race bike and still put it on there, I mean, can't complain, man. Bravo to BMW. Little scooter action. So you want to race? I guess not. I think he just shifted gears though, which is kind of weird, but alright. Focus. Let's see if we can find somewhere to hop off the bike real quick and talk to you guys. Welcome to the Tampa Bay. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like there's a road team out there practicing, but absolutely beautiful day we got out here. And then of course we got Mona shining out here in the sunset. Hopefully the camera is doing this bike some justice. So for those of you that aren't familiar, there's the S1000Rr and then there's the M1000Rr, which is what you're looking at right here. The S1000Rr has completely different bodywork, similar motor. This one has upgraded internals. Pretty sure it's got a different head and a different top end and then some other stuff as well. And then also, the thing that I love about BMW is that you can configure these bikes in a bunch of different configurations. They got the M package, they got the carbon package, they've got the seat pillion package. I'm not sure the official name of it, where it comes with a rear seat, passenger cowl, and then also the pegs. The carbon package adds things like the carbon wheels, and then some other carbon fairings on the S1K. Obviously the M comes with everything. So I've got the upgraded levers up top here, lever guard. I've got the upgraded rear sets as well. This did come with a passenger seat, which is kind of wild for their race bike, but still really cool that you have that option. It also comes with the wider wings up front here. As you can see, this bike, if you put it next to any other bike, is so wide. It is wild to look at. You've also got the brake ducts here, cooling ducts. They go to the bike, and then I'm blanking on the name of this, but these are really cool. It makes the bike super slippery, so there's less drag on the front end. That's why this bike is super round for what it is. BMW's main goal was to make the drag efficiency of this bike as good as possible. But yeah, like I was saying, my favorite thing about this bike is just the tech that's on it. I mean, it has the DRLs here, the typical BMW headlights there, as you can see, and then at night those lights come on.
those little details really make a difference. And then all the other tech that I was talking about, I've added a bunch of little stuff here and there. We got more stuff on the way, but we got the radiator guards, of course, that's mandatory on every bike. We got the full titanium exhaust, Akrapovic headers into the SC slip-on, which I love, which actually needs to be replaced because this carbon here is melting. It's probably gonna pop soon. I've also added the TST. Let me turn these off. The TST fender eliminator kit. I got blue, red, blue on this side. And then on this side of the bike, I went, I don't know if you guys can see that there, red, blue, red, which I think is really cool because this is the color pattern that's on this bike is different on each side. So it's asymmetrical. Even just from the front here, you can see this is the blue side on this side, and then the other side is more of the red side. Actually, scratch that. It's the opposite. We got the red side, and then on this side, we got the blue side there, which I love. It also has the special chain, which is supposed to last a little bit longer than your normal chain. The endurance chain is what they call it, BMW's official terms. And then they've got this swing arm that is aluminum. I think that's it. If I'm missing anything, I'll have Kasai throw it up on the screen for me. As you guys know, it hasn't been all peaches and cream owning this bike. There have been some ups and downs, like there is with ownership of any bike. But I'll stop the yapping. Let's hop on, go for a ride while we have a little bit more light.
Sheesh, it's golden hour, baby. It is officially golden hour. God, not gonna lie to you guys, sometimes I just go in the garage and look at this thing, look at all the bikes, but the carbon on this, like I said, in the right lighting, is just insane looking. Pictures do not do this thing any justice. All right, we got to get gas and then let's keep riding and talking. Now, as you guys know, I don't baby these bikes. Like, I take care of my stuff, but they're not babied. Like, all of my bikes, we ride hard. All of my bikes have also been on the track. I've only got to do one track day with this, but next month we have another one coming up. I've ridden my Ducati on the track, my H2 on the track. R1M, obviously, that has been on the track multiple times. And when you ride these bikes like they're supposed to, like, sometimes you're gonna have issues, and every bike has its quirks. It happens so that the BMW has a couple that people were very vocal about. The first issue that I had was the water pump on this bike started leaking. And thankfully I had taken the bike in. I don't remember what I was there for. I think I was either in for tires or something. And Bo noticed it, caught it, and submitted a warranty claim, and BMW fixed it. And it's a very common issue with the S1K/M1Ks. So BMW's aware of it, and they cover it under warranty. Also, another issue that I've documented is the rear shock issue. When I took it in to get the water pump, they realized that rear shock was leaking. So they, once again, submitted another warranty claim. BMW approved it, and it got replaced. I rode it for about 20 miles. Bike felt terrible. Took it in again. Am I going straight? Dang. And once again, the water pump was, I mean, not the water pump, excuse me, the rear shock was leaking. So they replaced it a second time. So I'm officially on my third rear shock for this bike. But here's the thing. Yes, it's inconvenient to take it in. No, I don't enjoy having to do that. But BMW stands behind their product, man. No, they don't like me posting the type of videos I posted explaining what's going on, because obviously it makes them look bad. But I'm always going to keep it 100 with you guys and what it's like to own these expensive machines, because I know I'm in a very blessed position to be able to buy these types of bikes. So I'm always going to keep it 100. And I've been reached out to by or from other manufacturers, I'm not going to say any names, and asked not to be as vocal about stuff, but that, man. If you make a product, I believe you should stand behind it, warranty your stuff. And that's one thing that I have to commend BMW for. I even had my buddy Colton, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this or not, but Colton, my buddy in Dallas, he has an older generation M1000Rr, 18,000 miles on it. It threw a rod, so blown motor, and BMW replaced it free of cost. 18,000 miles on it. I think it was 2 or 3 years old, and they still covered their product. And I've heard of a bunch of other stories where as long as you follow the proper break-in protocol, take it to your local BMW dealership, do what you're supposed to do, BMW will typically, more than likely, approve your warranty claim. Not to throw any names out there, but there's other brands that won't. Even if you tune the bike. Like my bike's tuned, my dealership, as you guys know, Tampa Bay Motos, Bo tunes for Brent Tuning. You can put a BT Moto tune on your bike, stage 2, which is what I have on this bike, or if you even go stage 3, if you have a warranty issue, BMW will still cover it. Now, I'm not saying 100% of the time, but if it has no correlation to do with that tune, you're good. Now, another issue you're going to see with these bikes are the coil packs. My buddy Easy had this issue with his, I think his is a 2020 BMW S1000Rr. Once again, BMW covered all that under warranty. So I'm just saying, if you buy one of these bikes, make sure A, you have a good dealer by you, and B, that you are still within the warranty if you buy a used one. If you get a new one, obviously, you're going to get the warranty, but that warranty is definitely quintessential to BMW ownership. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say these bikes don't come at a premium cost over the Japanese bikes, but since there's a smaller audience for them, typically the manufacturers value their customers a little bit more than the Japanese brands, because there's less customers, the market audience or target audience is a lot smaller. So as long as you have a good dealership by you, you get that good service, man. And I know there are a ton of stories on the internet of people having a ton of problems, having issues with their S1000Rrs or M1000Rrs, and I can only speak from my experience. My experience with this bike has been phenomenal. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful sunset. And I'm not just saying that for the video. You guys can clearly see from the mileage that I ride this bike the most out of any bike in my fleet. And I think the main reason for that is that it looks good. The carbon fiber is just insane in the sunlight. It's a head turner. It's a very comfortable bike. Out of all of my bikes, this is the most comfortable one I have. This is the one I was most comfortable hopping back on after my accident or injury. Is that a cop? I hope that's not an undercover. That sketched me out for a second. No, it's not. Alright, cool. As y'all know, there's been like scat packs and all sorts of other cars that they've impounded and have made into cop cars. So you really got to be careful down here in Florida. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a reason why this thing has so many miles on it. I really, truly, genuinely love the BMW. And once again, that's coming from a guy that didn't really care to own a BMW. But once I got one, I fell in love immediately. Or I fell in love immediately. Oh man. I think the thing that I love most about the Beamer is that it's the all-around package. If you want to go fast, this thing pulls. It's a 200 plus horsepower bike, especially once you put the Brent tune on it. But on the flip side, if you want to just go for a cruise, hit some back roads and just chill, or even just chill on the highway, it will also do that. Ah, shit. I just missed the exit. I'm supposed to be going that way. Ah, we're gonna miss this light, man. I gotta get off. I'm in my own world, huh? Come on, Dylan. What are you doing, dude? Also, to go along with the tech, I do love how you can do different screens here, different dashes. While my voice just cracked. You got that dash, you got that dash, but my favorite is this one here. It reminds me of looking like instructors for a fighter jet. Alright, let's flip around here. Oh, we're gonna have to be fast. Oh, this thing's so easy to ride. That can't be said for all my other bikes. And that's not a bad thing, it just depends on your preferences, man. Oh, look at the plane taking off. I will say that's badass. Alright, ND filter needs to come off, so cruise control. Don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it. Put it in your pocket. Alright, cool. Gosh, this is so pretty. I don't think the GoPro is doing this justice, guys. Sheesh. Bro, look at that sunset. That is absolute golden hour perfection right there, man. Holy cow, I'm at a loss for words. That guy was really close. What the hell? Now, people always ask which bike is my favorite, and that's hard to say. It depends on your riding style and what we're doing. If you're more of a street rider, out of the bikes that I own, the BMW is for sure the best bike. Best bang for your buck. It's comfortable, easy to ride on the street. Do you need the M1000Rr? Absolutely not. Just get the S. You can option it however you want, depending on what your budget is. With the carbon package, the M package, etc., etc. With the nature of what I do, it makes sense for me to get the M, so that's why I have it. If you're more of a guy that likes to do track days and back road twisties, the Ducati is an amazing bike for those purposes. If you street ride a lot, the Ducati does not like chilling, it doesn't like going slow. Like, that is a purebred race bike. But on the track, I love that bike so much. It is so much fun. The BMW is very tame, very chill. The Ducati is like you're on a wild bull. Just the torque in the mid-range, the top end power, it just pulls everywhere. All it wants to do is wheelie because it's so light. The H2 I bring out if we're doing any sort of highway racing, or I know we're going to be going fast on the highway, because that bike is just a missile in a straight line. And for me, those three kind of hit all the main categories. The R1M just has a special place in my heart because that was like the attainable dream bike. When I first got into riding, I was like, or when I bike first dropped, I was like, okay, I can afford a $28,000 bike at some point in my life. I just need to save and invest properly, and I can hopefully buy one. The Ducati was like that unattainable dream for me. And fast forward a couple years, I've been riding for 10 years now, and I have all of them, man. It's been truly a blessing. I think I'm going to close you guys out with this beautiful view of Tampa. This is absolutely incredible looking with the clouds in the back. I've never seen this many clouds out. Wow. But that's really all I got for you guys. If y'all enjoyed that video, make sure that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the FastLaneD gang, baby. Oh, I love this cruise control so much. I recommend buying an S1000Rr or an M1000Rr. Just make sure, once again, you've got a good dealer buy and that you're in the warranty, so that if any issues come up, you're covered. Also, make sure you break the bike in properly. I know that's extremely important with these bikes, so do it properly. Don't try and do it early, or don't try and do stuff you know you shouldn't be doing with it. And from my experience and from the people that I know that have owned S1000Rrs, you should be fine. There's a reason why you see so many of them out and about at meets, bike nights, etc., etc. But alright guys, now I'm just yapping. I'm gonna get some gas. I got 10 miles to eat. Enjoy this view and get back home. I love you guys. I'm rooting for y'all. Work hard, be consistent. You can do anything you want in life. I'll catch y'all. in the next one. Mona, your boy, we're out. Peace. Oh yeah, see the bluing and everything from the titanium and whatnot.
That's a good bike, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Right. See you, buddy.
Hey, take it easy. Have a good night. I missed the first half of that conversation, but he was like, dude, that thing sounds nuts when I pulled up. I wasn't recording because just enjoying the night, not having to work anymore once I got the video done. But like I said, this thing turns heads for sure. Hey, you too, bro. Harley Davidson. I miss my Harley. Maybe we'll get another V-Rod muscle one day. Comment down below if we should.